Hey viewers, Killer Cam here, coming to you live and exclusive from Canberra. Today, Saturday, I think it's the 18th of January 2020. Towing Chelsea SA's Junior Corolla to Goulburn for her, where her and Max SA are racing in the Junior Sedans tonight at Goulburn Speedway. This is Chelsea's new car we built in about 6 weeks, about, I don't know, 10 or 12 of us. You wouldn't know it now looking at it. It looks like it's been in the demo derby. We thought we entered in Junior Sedans a couple of times, but it obviously was a demolition derby. 4 meetings old, this car. But, still going. Meant to be fine and sunny and 27, with the possibility of rain or storms to Savo though. I don't know if we'll get a washout. We've been at Lismore. I've just got back yesterday, day before. I towed Chelsea to Lismore via Parramatta, been away for 9 days. This is Max SA's Australia 1 New Star Junior Corolla. And while we're at Lismore, World Series sprint cars are on, and 3 of the sprint car drivers came and signed Max's dash. That actually says James McFadden. That's his signature, and he had a talk with us. He's a nice guy. Learned a bit off him actually. And then we have on the left Kerry Madsen. He signed his name. And Brooke Tatnell on the right. I did ask Max if he wanted me to sign his dash, and he laughed at me. I don't know why. So then I asked Chelsea if I should sign her dash, and she laughed as well. So I don't know what's so funny. Here we are at Goulburn Speedway, viewers. And that's the new track. A lot wider. Looks like the banking a bit better, eh?
And longer.
And longer.
Yes.
They've lengthened it.
Yes.
Okay. We're lucky we bought more petrol.
A lot of the blokes that race on here reckon it's a heck of a lot bloody faster.
Okay. Hopefully I'll race here again one day. So here we are in the pits. Just zoom out so you can see. The track's been lengthened up that other end. It's been widened. It's got a bit more banking on it. And I'd love to race my car here. Hopefully when I get an engine built, I'll give it a run. Should be an interesting night if the weather holds out. It's not very good, I've got to say. Jeez. Junior Sedans tonight, Legend Cars. I think it's the New South Wales title. Grand Prix Midgets, I think it's their New South Wales title as well. Don't know what else is on. Probably a good idea if I went and had a look at the program. I was going to go to Now and film a compact speed car Australian title, but it was called off early in the week due to the inclement weather. After the bushfires have burnt everything out, it's now going to get flooded. Oh, another junior competitor just turned up, Charlotte 4 acre or something. How do you say your last name? Yep, 4 acre. I was getting it right. This is her Daihatsu Charade. Still 2 or 3 more to come. Real warm here today. Not raining, no, I suppose it's the main thing. Car New South Wales state title tonight as well. A few here. Grand Prix Midget New South Wales title as well. Young Jacob Kroger's here. The Nissan Sunny or Datsun Sunny, that car. Hey folks, this is Rob Rawlings' new vintage sprint car. Ex-Tatnell car. It's too clean to go on the track. Still reckon you can't get this dirty. And look what he's towed it here with. What a weapon this is. Truth. It's a beauty.
Might be all show and no go.
Doesn't matter. I doubt it though. Once you get your head around it. Grand Parade viewers.
They part of the New South Wales State Championship race meeting for the GP Midgets this evening.
8-1 Grand Prix Midgets.
We get our GP Midgets heading out onto the circuit. Let's have a look at our grid positions for this opening heat. As I mentioned at the top of the broadcast tonight, we're just running 3 heat races. We have every car in the field on the track. Chris Bauer in car number 13 will start on pole position for this first heat. Terry Brown in car number 88 will go from grid position number 2. The second row of the grid will have Wally Kerman and Paul Perry. Third row of the grid, positions 5 and 6 will be occupied by Jackson Lee Smith and Janelle Saville. Row 4 of the grid, positions 7 and 8, we find Gary Boyer, who is tipped to be one of the dark horses tonight. He'll go from grid position number 7 to 15, David Bacon, the number 36 car out of 8th position. Position number 9 on the grid will be occupied by Riley Boyer in the number 50 car. Rounding out the top 10 on the grid will be car number 6 of Adam Buckley. Position number 11 on the grid, Trevor Perry in car number 55. Position number 12, it'll be Steve Bennett in the 79 car. And then it's the number 47 car rounding out the field. Need to actually confirm who's in the number 47 car, but it's scheduled to start at the rear of the field for all 3 of the heats tonight. Such a tremendous and courageous job of fighting all of the bushfires around Australia, so it's the GP Midgets way of paying tribute to the fireys, having the ribbons trailing to the rear of all of the tonight. Getting set for a start here, heat number 1, over 10 laps. From the outside of the front row, but he runs too wide on the exit. Here comes the number 2 car. Starts her way up. We're hearing from some of our other observers up here in the commentary box that there was some flames puffing out the back of it, so a bit of a mechanical problem for the number 55 car of Trevor Perry, and the recovery crew is very quickly on the scene of that one. And in fact we're going to have a red flag situation, so all of the cars will stop on the racetrack. So just about ready for a resumption of play here at Goulburn Speedway. Really good job once again by our recovery crews. They've managed to get Trevor Perry's car pushed out of harm's way, but that will be his heat done. Hopefully that's something that they can fix up and get the car back out there for the remaining heat races as well as the feature race. And we can also confirm that the driver of car number 47 is Louis Rodriguez. And that car's not actually moving at the moment. It strands on the outside of the circuit between turns 3 and 4. So a bit of drama there for Louis Rodriguez, and that car's not been able to get mobile. It will be a single file restart with the cone once again. Janelle Saville in car number 2 is your race leader. Second position at the moment is Chris Fowler in car number 13. Position number 3 is Paul Perry in car number 33. In fact, it's not. It's car number 79 of Steve Bennett that is going to hold down third position ahead of Paul Perry. Then Jackson Lee Smith in the number 7 car, Adam Buckley in the number 6 car. As we see that Louis Rodriguez has received a push start to get back into the action. Yellow lights are still on at this stage, so we'll do at least one more lap under a full course yellow situation. Saville, your leader, ahead of Fowler, then Bennett, then Perry, and then Rodriguez. That's your top five. And he's got all out of shape at turn number 2 and whacked the wall. And that is damage to the right rear of the number 5 car. And the caution flag flies once again here at Goulburn Speedway. Hopefully that's something that they can fix. Hopefully they've got the parts to be able to fix it and get that car back into the action later on in the evening. It's an unfortunate time that they're one of our contenders. That leaves Nell Saville as the race leader ahead of Steve Bennett, back to Fowler, then Louis Rodriguez. Jackson Lee Smith up to 5th position in the number 7 car, just ahead of Adam Buckley in the number 6 entry. Then it's David Bacon in car number 36, Riley Boyer in car number 50, Terry Brown in car number 88, the number 33 car of Paul Perry this week. Then, dealing with a bit of mechanical problems. Green flag way, back up the way. Number 1, GP Midgets, New South Wales state title, GP Midgets tonight. This is the second last lap. Very wide goes Fowler, coming out of turn 2, that race is Fowler wide, will get a turn 2, this time Bennett gets up the inside, second, Fowler second, then Frank Fowler finishes up in 3rd position. So, that was heat number 1 on the GP Midgets. They'll have 2 more heats and then their feature race. Got the juniors coming out onto the circuit next to their opening heat race of the night. everybody. You are trackside at Goulburn Speedway. Time for heat number 1 of the juniors. And we'll have a couple of girls starting off the front row for this opening heat race. Charlotte Foraker on pole position. Joining her on the front row, Chelsea SA. Second row of the grid, we've got Jack Murphy in the number 5 car being joined on that row of the grid by Max SA. Then the third and final row of the grid, Harrison Granger, who's in his final season of competition in the juniors because he is about to become too old to continue competing in this category. Had a chat to him in the pits just before, and he's looking at moving up to straight stocks for next season. And Jacob Croker in the single rear-wheel drive car in the field, rounding out our field for the juniors tonight. So yellow lights off, getting set for a start for the juniors this time through. Charlotte Foraker this time had to Shireen versus the Corolla. Chelsea SA off the front row. Green flag. Underway for 10 laps to start for Chelsea SA in the Corolla. Harrison Granger, a really good start from the third row. He's already up into position 2. He'll be with the SA brother and sister as they head down the back straight. Max SA on the outside. Here comes Jack Murphy, number 55 as well. Charlotte Foraker is trying to stay close to the Chelsea SA who leads across the line for the first lap. Granger to the outside, Murphy up the inside. And the number 55 car is going to go up to second. No, not quite. Here comes Harrison around the outside. Goes a long way round on Chelsea SA who's trying to stay down low. And Chelsea SA fire back off twice. She has to get her elbows out of it just to keep Jack Murphy at bay. Max SA is up the car, walking up the inside of Jack Murphy who rides Chelsea SA sandwich. Murphy switches back to the inside and moves up into position number 2. Nice move on Chelsea SA who now finds herself fending off her brother. What will be the consequence? Get back to Jason Crogate to the rear-wheel drive Datsun. Harrison Granger, the most experienced driver in the field, is your race leader. Jack Murphy second. Max SA now off the third. Just get it. Charlotte Foraker. Clean race for the juniors so far. Max SA's done pretty strong. Murphy. Harrison Granger, the concentrating the back in this race. They've pulled a nice bump now over his rival. Max SA try and find a way past Jack Murphy. Well, Harrison Granger looking slow coming out of the final quarter. Number 2 car seems to have a bit of a gear selection problem, and he is going to storm back to at least third position. He might drop 4 spots for that because that car didn't seem to have any drive. Now he gets the going again. He somehow managed to press when he was here. Ranger, he's not going to be that anymore. The white flag down. We're on the final lap of Jack Murphy who leads ahead of Max SA, who runs a little bit wide out of turn number 2, but still has enough to buffer. We've had a big Croker out of the bottom. Jack Murphy wins Max SA comes home in second, and Harrison Granger who recovers, finishing in at position number 3.
That was juniors heat 1.
Sounded very much like a gear selection problem. He throws past the commentary position. It seemed like he had a box full of
Heat 1 Group 2 legend cars here, viewers.
yellow lights already out, so we've got the field formed up nice and quickly for this one. They underway in a couple of moments' time for another 8-lap heat for the Speedway legend cars. New South Wales time off the line this evening. Failed heat number 2. Very well indeed, that's Ferguson. equally good news, Gary Boyer's car, after the crash that he had in heat number 1, it's been fixed and he's back out on the track in car number 5. He'll start from pole position this heat. Car Ryan Boy joining on the front row. Adam Buckley next out of Steve Bennett, who's second in the opening heat. There's the number 13 car of Rick Fowler and the number 88 car of Terry Brown that are on the next row of the grid. Go back to number 7 of Jackson Lee Smith, Janelle Saville, our heat 1 winner, starting a bit further back. In the rear of the field we do have Wally Kermond and Louis Rodriguez. Gary Boyle on pole position. Gary Boyle on pole. Battle on the second position as they head off the car around the hold on the outside of turn 3 and 4, which brings out the car. We get a full restart.
Yep, complete restart.
Given that when that incident happened, we hadn't had every car in the field complete the opening lap. Suddenly Gary and Riley Boyle on the front row once again.
Complete restart, lights are out.